Good morning. Welcome to this studio vlog. This is going to be a week in my life, and yeah, I'll take you through what I do in a week. Sorry, I still have like sleepy eyes. It's 7 a.m. I'm at the studio, so I was up pretty early today. But I don't mind. I love the morning. And I don't know, I couldn't stop thinking about work last night in a good way, I think. I just have like a lot of ideas I want to get going on, so I'm excited to be here. And also, I have a nail appointment today, so I have to leave at like 2 p.m. So I think it's good to be early today. But anyways, welcome. Let's just dive into things because that's what I feel like. Okay, I also got this box this morning when I arrived at the studio. And I believe this is from a client for the event I'm doing on Tuesday. So let's double check. Yes, cool. Okay, so got a bunch of canvas pouches that I'm going to be chain stitching on. Cute. Very cute. Yeah, just basic canvas pouches. I'll probably chain stitch up here so I can fit it under my machine. So for the event, am I in frame? For the event, I have to do probably like 100 chain stitch bags. I will be delivering 100 chain stitch bags. But they sent me these so that I could have them ahead of time and prepare, like, I think we said 60 ahead of the event. That way I can only do so many at a live event. I'm going to be at the event for 2 hours. So I think this will be in my best interest to do it ahead of time. So that's on my plate this week. I'm gonna sit down and do some emails, and I also have an idea that I can't get out of my head that I really wanna do, so I might do that first, and then some work. Anyways, I'll check in with you in a bit. Okay, I am back. I've been stitching for a while. So I did the chain stitch samples for the Celtics event I'm embroidering at. And these already got approved. Like, I sent the email, got immediate approval back, so that's cool. So I can start stitching the rest of these. I am really happy. I think this C is really fun. I'm just happy with the design, and I love when I can like loop the like the tail of the word back to dot the I. It's also, I like how it looks, but it also is, there's a function because basically every time I have to stop stitching, pick up my needle, move it, I have to tie in the end. So it just is more streamlined if I can do things like that. And yeah, I'm happy with this one too. Looks great. So I've got like 30 of each to do. 35 maybe, because I think I actually have 70, so I might just do all of them. And then the other thing I did is this little chain stitch. So yeah, this is like solid chain stitch. You can't tell from afar, but and here's the back. I always love looking at the back. So my idea for this, I want to incorporate my interest in fiber arts with my illustration career, and basically what I'm thinking is making project bags. So anyways, I'm starting the like prototype phase. This is still going to be a ways off, I imagine, but yeah, so the idea is I want to make a project bag, but with like some chain stitch patches in the design. So there's a lot of like quilt project bags I mean, I'm sure on Etsy, but like I've just seen that like other knitters have really cool project bags. I would love to have one, but I might just have to make myself one. Anyways, I thought that I could work on my own little quilted with the chain stitch patch type bag, probably like a drawstring style. So you won't see any of this white, this will get stitched in, but this is kind of the color palette I picked out. Kind of like springy. I feel like this chocolate brown is really in. I'm also just like using fabric I have. So I might try to stitch this together while I have the curiosity and motivation behind me. But I think I'm gonna switch gears before I do that and do some digital illustration. So I'll check in again in a bit. Hello again. I just got so much work done. It is about 2 p.m. now, and I'm gonna be honest, I forgot I was filming. I focused so hard, I forgot I was filming. But I got a lot done. So, yeah, I had switched over to drawing digitally. Got my iPad here. I did film a little bit of B-roll of this, so I'm sure I will include that if I didn't already. Yeah, I've been working on this Circe book cover. I've just been trying to, I've done a lot of book covers, but I just want to make sure that I'm keeping my style fresh, and also I'm trying to kind of switch or like move away from romance novels. I do so many romance novels, and they're good, but I do feel like they have the same kind of imagery of like couple on the cover. I don't know. So I'm trying to get more into like fantasy, even sci-fi, like young adult vibes, or adult, and just things that might have more interesting imagery. So that's why I decided to illustrate the Circe cover. I read the book, loved it. There was a lot of cool imagery to draw from. So anyways, I've had the sketch done for a while now, and I finally colored it. I will definitely just like pop in the actual image on the screen here. Here we go. I'm so happy with it. I think also I just sat on the sketch for a while because I didn't know how to color it. I didn't know what color palette. That took me a while to figure out. And then just like the way I did the sketch, I just was struggling to figure out how I was going to actually lay color in. Anyways, super happy with this. And I also did a mock-up of it, which I will also show. And yeah, I'm running out of time, so I'm going to have to like, because I have to scoot over for my nail appointment. But I will definitely be popping this on my website. Maybe I'll do an Instagram post today. I will be making reels. I will put it on Behance, and then I will also send it to my representation so that it goes on my portfolio on their website as well. Because yeah, I'm just happy with this piece, and this is the type of work I want to do, like this style, and yeah, just trying to keep it fresh. Speaking of keeping it fresh, I did some quilting with my chain stitch piece. How cool is that? I actually really like these colors, so I ended up doing, I think this would be called log cabin style. I am gonna do another round of it with, I'll probably do like, sorry, I keep moving the mic. I'll probably do like green up here and then brown in this corner. But this is an awesome start. It's definitely working. I do think in the future I will do a smaller square. I think this is probably too big. But yeah, I think this sample's off to a great start. And I also think if the square was smaller, number one, it would just be faster and easier to do. This ended up kind of being time consuming. But I don't know, it might feel more like a little like charm in the center. That's my thought. I also really want to do a house one. I sketched that out at first, and then I was like, no, that's too complicated. I just need to like test out the idea, see if it works. But I think it will, so that's exciting, very cool. But yeah, I gotta pack up and go and get my nails done. I think I'm gonna go with like something neutral. You'll find out in the next clip. I'll see you there. Hello, I am back. It's a new day, day 2 of this vlog. As you would have saw, got my nails done. I went super neutral. I think having that like bright blue color, which I did love, I really loved that color. But after that, I was ready for something more plain. I'm a little rambly, I can see. But anyways, it's the morning. I got my coffee. I don't usually get a coffee, but like I already had one at home this morning, but I feel like I need it. So my car drove me to get coffee. I just ended up there. Anyways, today so I mostly have to work on a Celtics sketch, which I don't think I'll show in this vlog just because I don't think that project will be live before I want to be posting this video. So I won't be able to show that, but that is a priority because the sketch is due tomorrow. And then, yeah, the Cersei cover, I finished that and I'm really happy with how that came out. So today I'm gonna make sure it's on my website. And I think I mentioned that previously, but I'm gonna make sure that is where I want it to be on the internet. And then, I don't know, we'll see what else I get up to today, but I just wanted to check in this morning. Hello, it has been a minute since I checked in. As you can see, we've changed locations. We are in my apartment. And yeah, today is Saturday. So I think the last time I checked in with you would have been Thursday. And I mostly was just working on the Celtic sketch, which I delivered yesterday. And I already got feedback this morning, so I will be moving on to the color stage this weekend. But again, I'm not sharing that in this vlog, but you will see it very soon. Anyways, today's Saturday. I'm feeling very cozy. I don't really want to go to the studio, but I might go because I see that my studio mate, one of my studio mates is there. So it'd be fun to hang out and get stuff done. But this morning, so it's like noon right now, and I just got back from a walk. I took a walk over to Make and Mend, which is a secondhand art supply store here in Somerville. And let me show you what I got. So I love going on a walk there. I like having a destination for my walks, so I like going there. And sometimes I don't buy anything, I just peruse, but today I found some cool stuff. So let's show you. Okay, first off, got some yarn. These don't say like what the fiber content is, but I'm assuming these are sock yarn, and they feel like wool, like a superwash maybe. I think. I don't know. They're actually pretty fluffy. Anyways, I don't really care too much because these will either go in socks, or I got a book a little while ago on how to knit up like little animals and make outfits for them, and I really want to do that. So I kind of bought these with that in mind. Anyways, that's the first thing. Then, oh yeah, okay, I'll stay on the knitting train. I found these, I couldn't believe it. Sorry, I thought there was like a bend in one of the needles. Anyways, these are flexi flips. I've never used them, but I've seen like knitting podcasters talk about them, and it would be to do like small circumference knitting things such as socks, or even the animals probably, because those are going to be tiny. But it's like regular metal. All right, let me just take them out. It's like regular metal knitting needles, but then a very tiny amount of cord. So I think it's like, the idea is it's like in between a DPN, which is a double pointed knitting needle, which would just be like the straight version. It's like in between that and doing the magic loop method, which I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel like explaining that. So anyways, these were only $3, and I was like, you know what? It's worth a shot. 2.5 millimeters, so I think these would be good for socks. I figured might as well. It was like a good opportunity to grab them. Okay, next. Well, I picked this up. This, I think, is just like a little rubber, 2 little rubber discs, and I think this is for, well, this is a needle puller. So I think it's to help when you're like sewing, it like hand sewing, and if your needle is like really struggling to go through the fabric, you can use this to better grip the metal needle, which I ran into trouble with that when I did an event with Ghani a few months ago, and I like ruined my fingers from doing that event. So I don't really need this right now, but I feel like I should put this in like my embroidery kit, and I think future me will be thankful. Okay, and then I guess I'll show this next. Oops, getting a call. Okay, back again. All right, next I want to show, these are just like little jump rings, I guess, for jewelry making. And I wanted to get these because I'm getting into polymer clay and like sculpting little things. And these would, I think this size is pretty good if I want to make, oh my God, knitting, stitch markers. If I want to make stitch markers, I think these would go perfectly on the needles. Anyways, that's my like long-term goal, is to get good at polymer clay, and then I could like make little stitch markers. But anyways, this was $1, so that was a pretty good deal. And yeah, maybe I'll do another episode at some point of polymer clay, but I'm feeling like how I felt when I first got into knitting, where I was like, oh, this is like scratching an itch in my brain that I didn't know I had. I feel that way with polymer clay. I'm like, what is this? I need to figure it out. It's very exciting to me. So that's that. This I also got for polymer clay. However, it is definitely meant for quilting, which I could see myself using this for quilting as well. So these are basically, there's 4, I think this is plastic, 4 of these hexagon discs. So these are to outline and make your own, it's like a template to make your hexagon pieces, and then you can like quilt them together or piece them together. I have done that type. It's like English paper piecing is the method I've done with this pretty much exact style. But I did not buy this for quilting. I bought this because I thought that it could be like a good stand to sculpt on. We'll see. It was worth a try. There's this option, or the last thing I got was this. This is essentially just like I think this is also plastic, but I don't know, it's just like a flat plastic surface. Oh, I'm getting a call again. Okay, sorry, was interrupted one last time, but basically what I was trying to say is this could also be a base for the polymer clay and just like a larger surface area. That's all. I was probably rambling before anyways, so. Okay, I need to make some lunch and we'll see what happens after that. Lunch and coffee, second coffee. Okay, bye. Hello, I'm back in the studio. As you can see, today is Sunday, and it's the afternoon now. In the last clips you would have seen, yesterday I ended up not coming to the studio, but I did do some chill craft time at home, which was really nice. I'm getting into cross stitch and polymer clay, which is really fun. And this morning, I did some Celtics related work, so I have stuff due tomorrow, so I'm in good shape for that. And my studio mates were here, so it was kind of fun to just hang out. I've been working on editing this video, so I don't have to edit all the clips at once at the end. I'm trying to be better about that. And yeah, I don't know what I want to do next. I'm either going to chain stitch, sew, or go home and knit. So I'm gonna think about it, and I'll check in with you later. You know what? I do want to do more stuff here. However, I am hungry, and I didn't have much of a lunch, so I need to take care of that. So yeah, probably gonna just go home, figure out food stuff, and I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll see you there. doing a quick check-in. It is Monday night. I'm at the studio on the couch, and I just finished doing all these chain stitch pouches for tomorrow's event. Sorry, I'm holding the camera, so it's probably a little shaky, so I'll keep this short. But yeah, I finished chain stitching and I gotta go eat dinner. And yeah, tomorrow's the event, and it's also the last day of this vlog, so see you there.